I've spent the past 24 hours listening to as many tapes as possible, without transcribing them. The transcription process is extremely slow, and I just wanted to try and gain as much information as possible. I've also read every single comment on every single tape I've posted. Even though a lot of you are still insisting I'm insane, the rest of you are really helping me piece together who my dad was and what he did. It's for you that I write these tapes and post these videos. The rest of you can all rot in hell. Anyway, I listened to over 30 tapes. I didn't sleep. Each tape is creepier than the next, all full of murderers and psychos. But then I got this one tape, which I did transcribe because it's not like the rest. It's just my dad. He's talking directly into the mic and he's talking to me. I don't know when he recorded this, but it's definitely my father's voice. The content is indescribable, so I'll just post it and let you listen. There is one blip, I guess you'd call it, at the very end, but you'll see what I'm talking about once you get to it.
Samson, if I'm alive, stop listening right now. I'm not kidding. You should not have found this box or these tapes. They are not for you yet. However, if I'm dead or missing, you must listen to this tape incredibly carefully. I have chosen each word precisely. I know you well. I know that you'll be interested in these tapes and probably want to share them. You shared some of them already, haven't you? I know that you will have been confused about some of the things you've heard in these tapes. That's because I've been lying to you. I'm not a cop. To be honest, cops are useless. They focus on petty individuals and completely ignore the big picture. I am part of that big picture. You are too. But that's for another time. Please, believe me now. I didn't completely lie. I do catch bad guys. I do protect and serve, but not against human criminals. We call them friends. Some people call them demons, but that's not entirely accurate. That's just the name religion has given them, and we don't want to associate with that church nonsense. Read this carefully. There is no God, no angels, no benevolent force in the sky who is protecting us. The only people protecting humanity are people like me. Friends are entities who take over the bodies of humans. It can be anyone. It is anyone. There are more of them than there are of us. They mimic us and can fool almost anyone. Do not confuse their mimicry for actual humanity. They are not human. Their sole purpose is to cause pain, fear, and death to our world. My job is to sift through their fallout. I interview the victims of their crimes, those still alive. I also interviewed the people they inhabit. They often use the bodies for a matter of months or years, and they move on once we catch them. And the people, they don't even realize they were possessed. They might have some memories, but they are contorted and false. Someone might go on a murdering rampage, but believe they were frolicking in a meadow. The friends. It's part of how they torture the bodies. They make the human host look insane. Being called crazy, that can be a fate worse than death. I know you'll believe me because I know you've done your research. Also, because you're my son. They know who you are, and they're going to be coming for you. You need to know some rules. First, do not agree with them. This means never saying yes to anything. Second, they love to talk about their crimes. If you need to take the heat off of yourself, just ask them about their killings. Third, the friends are not alive and cannot be killed, but they can be contained. They have to be contained in a human body. It is a necessary sacrifice. Fourth, they get in through the tear ducts. Whatever you do, do not cry in front of them. Don't cry at all. You cannot trust anyone. This is why we call them friends. Because we cannot forget that they infect anyone and use their bodies to do whatever they want. They might be inhabiting the person who is closest to you. They know we call them friends, and they seem rather fond of the word. Keep listening to the tapes. I hope you'll find this sooner rather than later. You have to show these tapes to as many people as possible. The more people who know about the friends, the more people can protect themselves. I can't save everyone. As hard as I try, I can't. But I hope I can save you. Don't trust them. Don't listen to them. Listen to Bree. She can see them. You can trust her. I have to go. But I love you, Timmy. I love you.
Can this be true? I texted Bree about it and she hasn't responded. For those of you who are curious, Bree is a family friend. She's been in my life since I was a kid. My dad and her were close. She's my only friend now since Dad died. I just heard someone knocking on my door. I called out to them asking what they wanted. They say they worked with my dad. I don't know if I should open the door. They keep asking me to. They say it'll just take a few minutes if I agree to let them in. I think I'm going to get out the back door and get to a safe place. I need time to think. But I'm bringing my laptop and the tapes. I'll find more answers. I have to.